You know, I wish Gwen would walk through your front door right now so I could tell her and get this whole thing over with.
Should have been here earlier when she stopped by. I've never seen anyone so excited about her wedding.
Damn it, Sheridan, it's not like I want to hurt her.
Well, there really isn't any way around that if you're going to tell her you're in love with Teresa and that you're calling off the wedding.
Right, what choice do I have? You know, I would have told Gwen already, except every time I try, she runs out on me. You know, I've got to get her alone and tell her before the party tonight.
Well, that might be a good idea, considering that the wedding is supposed to be tomorrow.
Sheridan, I'm going to tell her.
I just want you to make sure that your eyes are completely open to what you're setting off here. It's not just Gwen's reaction you're going to have to deal with.
I know. I'm going to set off bombs on both the Crane and Hotchkiss estates.
No, you're forgetting about a certain little casita on the other side of town. Julie and Rebecca's reaction are going to be a piece of cake compared to Luis's.
Considered what's headed my way once I call off my wedding to Gwen?
It's going to be major.
Yeah, I know. But what am I supposed to do? You know, marry Gwen when I know I love Teresa?
No, of course not.
You know, it kills me to hurt Gwen. And frankly, I could care less about our families. Aside from my mother, their main interest in this wedding is the financial merger that they've been panting over ever since Gwen and I were children.
I hate to say it, but you're right.
You know, to hell with their mega business deals. What's important is Gwen's feelings and Teresa's.
Do you think Teresa's breaking the news to Luis right now?
That's the plan. She tried to tell Luis before him, but she couldn't get it out. But she's determined to get through it this time.
I don't envy her one bit.
Yeah, she kept hoping that you and Luis would have some kind of emotional breakthrough, so he could look at her involvement with me differently.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Luis and I have gone around and around, and we keep winding up in the same place. He swears that he never told anyone he was using me.
But how could he deny it when you were there on the wharf when he said it?
Well, his theory is that you're filling my head with such dire warnings against him that I can't think clearly for myself. He blames you for the problems that are keeping us apart.
Right. So in other words, he hates me even more now than he did before.
You might say that.
Yeah. That's terrific. Yeah. Now he'll never accept the idea of Teresa and me being together. Look, will you please just tell Gwen to call me as soon as she gets in? Yes, thank you. Damn it. Where is she?
Well, she's busy. She's got the party tonight, the wedding tomorrow. At least she thinks so.
I've got to find her. And stop this before this goes any further.
I better get ready myself.
You still gonna go?
I think I should at least be there. I mean, Gwen's gonna need me, and so are you, for that matter.
Well, thanks, but I hate putting you in an awkward position.
Don't be silly. Besides, I need to be kept busy. I'm losing my mind imagining what's going on between Luis and Teresa.
There's only one way to find out.
Hello?
Teresa, you sound terrible. Did you tell him?
Ethan.
Look, I'll be right there.
No, you can't come. Luis is home.
Look, I don't care. You know, it's time your brother and I had this out once and for all.
Please, Ethan. Don't come. Luis doesn't know about us yet. It was horrible.
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
He just left, thank God. I don't even want to think what would have happened if he saw you here.
Then you told him about us?
No. He was so angry I never got it out.
What was he so angry about?
went on and on about how glad he is that I don't know you. And how he would send me away if he ever thought there was a chance that we would get together. I've never seen him so upset.
I'm sorry to put you through this, Teresa.
What are we gonna do? As soon as you tell Gwen that the wedding is off, word is gonna spread around town like wildfire.
Look, Teresa, we'll deal with this together. You don't have to go through this by yourself.
It won't work. Luis will never allow us to be together. He blames you for coming between him and Sheridan. And I told him that you would never talk against him to her, but he wouldn't believe me.
Actually, he's right. I did want Sheridan to stay away from Luis.
But Luis never told anyone he was choosing her. He wouldn't.
Teresa, it happened. And there's no place for Luis in Sheridan's life.
Why would you try to turn Sheridan against Luis?
Teresa, he was using her. Sheridan overheard him say so with her own ears.
I don't know what Sheridan thinks she heard, but it never happened. And I think I know my brother better than you do.
Look, Teresa, I don't want to argue, but facts are facts. When someone catches you red-handed, you don't deny what happened.
Unless it's not true. Luis would never dream about using anyone for anything.
Right. So he claims.
Don't call him a liar.
Well, if your brother isn't lying, then what? Sheridan imagined the whole incident?
Well, maybe she did.
She was right there on the wharf. She heard every word he said. She didn't want to believe it, but that's what he said. And all I encouraged her to do was to trust her instincts, trust what she knows she saw and heard. You know, she's been hurt by enough men already.
But Luis would never hurt her. He cared about her more than he has ever cared about anyone.
Teresa, let's just stop. All right, we can't do this. Not now. Now, I've got to find Gwen and talk to her.
The party's tonight.
I have to talk to Gwen before it starts.
No, I'll come with you.
No, absolutely not.
You can't leave until we settle this.
Teresa, not now. I've got to find Gwen.